Good morning. It is story time. Come on, Yogi. Come on. Come here. Look at who I've got. Good morning, story timers. It's me, Donna Vee, and Yogi. And we are ready to read. Are you ready to read, buddy? You want to say something? Today, you know what the letter is? T. You know what? It's okay. He's not really into story time, but I am so into story time. It is me, Donna Vee, and we are here live every day, Sunday through Friday, live on Facebook, Periscope, and on YouTube. Good morning over there at Periscope Land. I love Periscope. I think you guys are amazing, so thank you for joining in. Today's letter is the letter T. So we learned the ASL alphabet on Sunday, and each day I've been trying really to incorporate my knowledge of learning the alphabet. And today is T, and that's how you do that. Good morning, Christine. How are you, Christine? I'm so excited that you're here. Yay, it's Christine and Al, unless you're watching me from the food store. But I'm so excited to have my friends here. Today's letter is T. Today starts with T. And that's where we should be living, in the today. That's right. So, are you guys excited? I am. It's October 16th. And today, well, remember yesterday I said it was almost the halfway mark to my favorite holiday, Halloween? Well, guess what? Today is the 16th, and there's not 32 days in the month. So we are definitely halfway to Halloween. What? So excited. I woke up so grateful. Gratitude changes your attitude. So I woke up today and I said some gratitude statements about the fact that, heck, I woke up. You know, I have a friend celebrating a birthday today, and I'm hoping that she's watching. Her name is Kathy O'Brien. Happy birthday, Kathy. If you're watching, I might even sing you happy birthday. And I got to warm up the pipes first. Oh, which reminds me, another healthy habit, besides waking up with gratitude and then going and brushing your teeth, which I love to do because I love it so much. I encourage drinking lots of water. Yes. Oh, yes. Al says good morning. Oh, Al says, I'm like, I just put my contacts back in. I'm like, I think I need reading glasses. Al says good morning. Good morning, Albert. I hope you're feeling better. I am drinking water. You should be drinking water. We should all be drinking water. It's a great healthy habit to get into, and something that sometimes, I will admit, I forget to do during the day. Why, you might ask? Because I work in a profession where I need to keep my mask on. And do you know how hard it is to drink water through a mask? It doesn't really work, and you're supposed to not really do that. So take water breaks. And you know what another healthy habit is? Take a mask break. So go somewhere away from everybody and take your mask off for a few minutes, because I truly will work like 9 hours, 10 hours in the mask. So you want to have it on because it's good to do, practicing healthy habits. But when you have opportunities like at home or you're driving alone in the car, take your mask off, breathe some air, open the windows. It's good for you. Okay, tra-la-la. Let's get the soundboard out. I'm DJ Donna Vee. That's right. What's up? I got my Frozen sounds today. There's nothing like music to change your mood. I talk about that all the time. We'll touch base on that when we get Bartholomew out here. But I love music. Music can make or just like make the entire day brighter, especially on a day like today where it's raining out. But we've talked about this. Rain is important because without rain, we couldn't feed the grass and the flowers and the crops. So we need rain. Some places need it more than others, but we have it today, so we have to be thankful for it. Okay, now that we know the letter is T, we're going to see if we can find it in our many, many cards. And we did, because yesterday I saw it and I put it near the top. T, top. That's right. Terrific. And Turtle. I love turtles. Turtles are cute, right? They come with their own home. It's like a walking Winnebago. It's like, why not? Imagine living in a turtle shell. If you fall over, you just kind of spin around a little bit. But turtles are so cute. T. And the uppercase and the lowercase, they look a little different. The uppercase T has the straight line across the top, and then this looks more like a cross. It almost looks like it slid down a little bit. But uppercase, lowercase. Oh, thank you very much, Frank Westner. So talented. I appreciate it. That's very sweet. Yeah, T. Now let's check in with Clifford, and let's see what he's got in store for us today. Huh. Ooh. T. Look at that. I love that they show the difference between a tent and a teepee. Both places to sleep. If you go camping, teepees and tents. Ooh, tiger. I would not want to see a tiger outside of my teepee or my tent. But a tractor would be fun to ride. Maybe I would mow a nice spot to put my tent up on. And then we have telescope. If I'm camping outside, I would use a telescope to look at the stars. Maybe I would take a train to get to my campsite. Oh, turtle. Gotta be honest, I don't know if I would let the turtle be on my table because that might be a little strange, but as long as they don't make turtle soup or turtle tea, that's fine. There's a teapot right there, and she's having tea with her teddy bear at the table. And you know what they don't have? They don't have it there as one of the words. But guess what this is? A teacup and a saucer. And they're watching TV. Okay, so that's a very, the lighting, sorry, old-fashioned looking TV. That's what a television used to look like before it looked like a flat screen on the wall. Yeah. Okay, so we've got it. Table, teapot, teddy bear, telescope, television, tent, TV, tiger, tractor, train, and turtle. And ta-da! And I've already received a message from my friend Frank Simon. He was not going to be able to attend story time. So he wrote to me and posted on my wall. Old-fashioned looking. Nope. That sounded so funny. He posted to me today's alliterative sentence. And I should have taken a screenshot of it, but I found it. And you know what? I can actually do it. Check me out. Knowing technology. So, very nice. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be able to bring it up on the screen. That's going to be really cool. I don't think I've ever done that before. Are you ready? I'm going to find it. This is so much fun. Technology. T. Let's see. Technology. Oh, I found it. It's downloading. This is awesome. Are you ready, guys? Check it out. So sorry, story time. I won't be able to tune in at 10 a.m. So trust Trudy to type 2 times through turbulence traveling to Tuscaloosa. Okay, here we go. We're going to try it. Trust Trudy to type 2 times through turbulence traveling to Tuscaloosa. Trust Trudy to type 2 times through turbulence traveling to Tuscaloosa. Trust Trudy to type 2 times through turbulence traveling to Tuscaloosa. I could see you guys down here. That was funny. Well, that was Frank Simon's alliterative sentence. And I say, tremendous. Good idea. Thank you for doing that for me. Richard, what's going on, Richard? Every day you can start a great day. Have a great start. Just open your heart. That's every day you could start a great day or have a great start. Just open your heart. That's a nice poem, Richard. I love that. Turquoise chair. I love a turquoise chair. Where is there a turquoise chair? I love turquoise. I love that color. That is actually my favorite color. Aqua, turquoise, besides pink. Pink, obviously, is my favorite color. I love colors and favorite stuff and so many cool things. And you guys are amazing. And turtles are amazing. Now, okay, we have to stretch. I was trying to avoid it because I don't really love to stretch, but we need to because I can feel the fatigue in my arms from work. Oh, okay. Who's ready? Let's stretch together. We are going to do some seated stretches because even if you are seated, you can do some stretches. Now, if you are one of our friends that are watching who are unable to because of a disability, then all I ask is you stretch your imagination. And maybe I can even try to do the alphabet like this first. I'm going to get my book out just in case. We'll go over this and we can learn it together. Sound like a plan? I think it sounds like a good plan. I need to put a bookmark in here. This book is the greatest book ever. My cousin gave me this book and I love it. All right. I don't want this to get sticky. Here's what I'll do. I fold a piece of paper and then I use this part to go around some pages so that I know it's always there. See that? Bookmark. Here's the alphabet. Are we ready to try to do this together? I don't want to break my book. Here we go. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Remember, that's Tyrannosaurus X, Y, and Z. And then we just did our ASL alphabet. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you for watching. Have a great day at work. Okay, now we're going to stretch. You ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, the 13th letter, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Whoa, that was a lot. Yay! Hi, Holly. Hi, Patrick. Hi. Let me see if I can do it. Wait, I have my book. I get nervous with the letter P. I don't know why. So it's P-A-T-R-I-C-K. Patrick. Hi. Oh, no, that's thank you. Thank you. Wait, H-I. Hi, Patrick. I'm so excited to be here today. I am. Even though it's raining and I have to go to work. Do you understand? You guys really helped me start my day off in such a positive way. And I so appreciate you being here. I really do. I love you guys. So thank you. Now, it is time to say good morning to all the other kids out there. If you have a child that you want me to say hello to, please put it in the comments. I would love it. Right now, I'm going to get my friend Alpha Bear out. Alpha Bear, come on over. Would you help me out, please, sir? We are looking to say good morning to all the kids, but anyone whose name starts with T, we'd love you to shout out and jump up and down and get excited. That's right, because when you hear your name, that's amazing. It's like you're being announced for now batting number blah, blah, blah. I don't really know baseball, but I do know football. And if you were being announced on a football team, or perhaps winning the Nobel Peace Prize, you would be filled with positive energy. Maybe you want a spelling bee. Okay, ready? Here we go. Good morning, TJ and baby Lewis and Julian, Matthew, Nicholas and Quentin, Ella, Ari and Luca, Lucia, Mia, Jax Lennon, Mark McCartney, Nina Starr, Brianna, Lily, Alex, Hannah Lorraine, Seamus, Cooper, and Tori. And you know what? I forgot to say TJ. Sorry, TJ. Then we have Liam, Harper, Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Emerson and Ollie, Colin, Lily, Hunter, Sophie, Giovanni, Gracelyn, Kaylee, Joseph, Roscoe, Scarlett, and Juliet, Regina, Madison, Jack, Allie, Andrew, Sawyer, Jane, and Liam, Byron, Layla, and Genevieve. Good morning. Finn, Fletcher, Anzor, Kai, and Zach. Good morning, Leah and Kristen from Johnstown, PA. What's up? Holland and Austin. We got Paisley, Presley, Liam, Vinny, Maggie, Isaac, Patrick, Liliana, Melanie, Jane, Liam, Joseph. What's up, John Kirshner? What's up? That means that, wait, we'll get there. I'm going to go in the order. Otherwise, I get all loopy-doopy. Lena and Sabino, Melanie and Kayla DiPietro, Patrick and Nico. What? Willow, Samantha, Frankie, Bonch, and Vishaka from India. We got Sufain from France, Penelope, Snow, and Nikki all the way from Maine. Leo, Tomas, and Elect. Tomas starts with a T. Tony starts with a T. T-O-N-I. Ace, Ara, and Amber from the Philippines. Bella, AJ, Angelo, Fifi, Little Joe, Viviana, Bethany, Joe Jr., Ryan, Lucas, Isabella, Caitlin. And guess who else is watching? Emma. Emma plays the piano. Liv and Blake, Jake and Maddie, Tubby from Germany, Max and Luca. We've got V and Izzy. Then we have Olivia Rose, Marin, Rose, Molly, James Storm, Allie, Emily, Jake, Caitlin, and the two hearts that walk outside of my body, Carly and Courtney. My daughters, what's up, kids? We did it. Good morning, Mom. Hi, Mom. John Kirshner. Yes, John Kirshner. We're going to have a good show together. Okay, that's the letter T. Terrific. And that's amazing. Thank you so much for giving me permission to say the kids' names. Who doesn't want to be announced and say, like, what's up? Good morning. Who doesn't want to wake up with energy like that? Start your day off right. You know what else starts your day out right? Vitamin time. Vitamin. Did I spell that right? I think I did. Yep. Vitamin time. Christine Grillon says, good morning to my other mama. Here we go. Christine and Al, can you please help me with a number between 7 and 157? You guys pick a number. Maybe take a number that you each pick and add it together, because we love a unique and new page. But if it's a repeat page, it's okay too, because it just means that we need to hear the lesson again. What am I talking about? Well, this is the part where we talk about good manners. And good manners start with, please, may I have my vitamins? Thank you for my vitamins. But it also counts to not chew with your mouth open. Heck no, we won't go. Or to talk with your mouth full. Nope, not nice. So what do? I take my favorite yellow book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. And know what I do with it? I cover my mouth while I'm chewing my vitamins. And let's have the big reveal. The big reveal of vitamins is right here. What colors do I have today? Is it a one of each day? Is it two of the same day? I'm feeling too purple. I'm not really sure, but if I guess this, play the lottery. Okay. Ooh, 146. I love it. I love that so much. Here we go. 1, 2. Wait, I don't want to look yet. 3. It's a one of each day. I got excited when I saw the one purple, but that's okay. I saved myself $1 and a scratch off. Okay. Here we go. One of each. Do not chew with your mouth open. Ta-da! Excuse me. I just went down the wrong pipe. I just brushed my teeth, so it's like, it's fine. Love them. I do. And now, without further ado, allow me to get my reading glasses. Page 146. Okay. I don't think we've ever read page 146. I'm very excited. Okay, here we go. This is page 146. It's perfectly okay and sometimes highly ideal to claim all is well amid doubt and confusion, to be happy in spite of challenges, to laugh at problems, dance without a partner, sing without a rhyme, and talk to inanimate objects. I don't know what they're talking about. Hey guys, I'll be right with you. You might be an old soul when, in spite of the usual challenges, you'd be happy to live another 10,000 lifetimes. Sign me up. Even though your learning is almost done. Whereas feeling impatience or boredom usually means you've got more living to do. I'm never bored. What is this? Good morning, Lewis. It's okay. Letter T. We stretched. We ate our vitamins, one of each. You're fine. You're here. Perfect. While you may, from time to time, envy others, it's precisely during those moments when you might ask yourself whether or not you'd actually like to be them, and your envy will be cured. Gorgeous, magnificent, and sublime are words that should be used as frequently as possible between you and your mirror. Hubba hubba is good too. And please never forget to smile. Smiling's so important. And you know what's funny? My friend Christine and Al, who helped pick the page, she calls him Bubba. So when I saw hubba hubba, I thought to myself, you guys could look at each other and say, hubba bubba. Remember that? Hubba bubba come. You guys are amazing, and I thank you so much for helping me pick out the page of the day and the most amazing nugget of truth from the Beginner's Guide to the Universe and Uncommon Ideas for living an unusually happy life by author Mike Julie. I wish Mike Julie knew that I was doing this, because wouldn't it be grand if when I donate the books to the kids, if I could find out if he would donate a copy of A Beginner's Guide to the Universe to the kids, because who couldn't use this in their life? I am putting it out in the universe right now. Today's the first day I thought of it. Hubba bubba. All right. Letter T it is. T. I feel that would be terrific. Oh, he might sue me? Oh, goodness gracious. I don't think so. I think that author Mike Dooley, somewhere secretly, he hasn't met me yet, but if he has, he'd love me. Okay. Now for our social distancing buddies. Oh, check you out. You really love wearing these glasses because we can see that it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month and that we are sending out love and light to everyone out there who needs a little extra love and light. But today, I think we shall send love and light to those that feel that they are living in the dark. Yep, that's right. It's kind of a cloudy day out today. Not really kind of. It just is. So sometimes people, even on the most sunshiny days, right? Yeah, right, Bartholomew. Even on the most sunshiny days, live in a dark and cloudy space. And today's the day that why are your glasses so crooked? There they go. Today's a day that we would like to send love and light to those that feel that they just can't see. Thank you. The light. Those that are in the dark and they need us to shed some light onto their world. That's what we're here for today. So we are going to send love and light. Oh, yeah. Remember, we talked about this the other day. And today is my friend Kathy's birthday. So today's a perfect day for a disco, right? We have some dance music that we're going to, well, no, we're not going to put it on, but we talk about how music can change the world, and so can a disco. What's up? That's right. Hi, Daria. Daria, guess who was watching? John Kirshner. That's who's watching. Christine Grillon and my mom. And I shouldn't sing, I know. But look at this. Now starring, look at that. Who is it? Our famous social distancing buddy, Bartholomew. Everybody deserves a little light sometimes, don't you think? Yeah. Spotlight, moonlight, love and light. So today's the day we're going to send love and light to everybody who feels that they don't have light. I love that. Whoop, whoop. Shake it, Bartholomew. I love that. Ba likes to dance. We dance sometimes. All right. We can dance if we want to. Now, let's get out our social distancing buddies and talk about all the other ways that we can send love and light. Well, we could send virtual hugs with Lammy. I know Lewis loves Lammy. Ba. Let's send some love and light, right? Then we have Elephant, who never forgets. No. Never forgets to send love and light. Nope. Then we have Piggy. Loyalty. Loyalty, love, and light. Great, great, great alliteration right there. Music Bear. You know how much I love music. Music is a game changer because you can put music on and just like make a wish, uni. Don't forget, when you wish for something for yourself, wish for things for others because it's really important. That's right, Frank. Love and light. And yes, Lammy. Aw, I love you, Dragonfly. Dragonfly is my representative of Earth Angels. Let's see. Oh. Don't forget, Cecilia will heal you. Al, we're going to send you some love and light and healing. And we're going to send some love and light and healing light out to all of those people that we know that are going through breast cancer because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And of course, oh my goodness, it's a collapse of the social distancing buddies. Who else do we have? Gee, I don't know. Is it Mr. Cheeky Monkey? Cheeky Monkey loves to take the blues away. He's blue. So you can send him all of your sadness. He'll return only gladness. Okay, are you ready? We are sending love and light to everybody in the dark. It's going to make it to you. I know it. And also to anyone that needs healing. So if you need some healing, please, when we close our eyes and we put everybody in our head and our heart, and then we send a beam of light from me to you and you to me, just be open to it. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was amazing. You guys are awesome. I love it so much. I love it. The rain is coming down and it's washing away sadness. That's the way I look at it. Ooh. Yeah. And it's like a free car wash. Okay. You guys are going to come back over here. Okay. And then we're going to read some books together. I'm so excited. Oh, and you know what else? My cousin gave me this. Check it out. It's a light up unicorn. So we can send love and light to our unicorn. Hello there. But I don't want the battery to die. So we're going to go put Uni over there. Okay, you guys. Are you ready? Ground your feet. I'm going to have a little bit more water. This is my watermelon water. Hint, hint. I love this stuff. Holy cowabunga. Tea. I was thirsty. See how I did that? Pretty good. Okay. It's time. Put your feet on the ground. Get yourself grounded in the earth if you can. If not, and you're sitting and your legs are too short for the ground, I understand. You could just recognize the fact that you are really like grounded. Okay? Grounded. You're going to take your hands, you're going to bring them up. You're going to hold them above your head. You're going to take a deep breath in, say, I am. And then we're going to take a deep breath out. I don't know if that's really the way that works, but it made sense to me. And we are going to only say a positive word. So, never negative. You remember our friend? What should Darla do? I am caring, bright, kind, happy, confident, loved, grateful, beautiful, friendly, thoughtful. There's a T word for today. Thoughtful, hardworking, helpful, creative, persistent, strong, caring. All of those are positive words. Say only positive words after you do your I am statement. Are you ready? I am. I am hopeful. I am excited. I am peace. I am light. Love and light, actually. That's right. And now it is time to read some books. I don't know if you saw the preview today, but we have 3 books and they all have T in the title. Keeping with our theme of Halloween. Hey. Uh-oh, it's a mystery. I lost a book, guys. Oh, no, I didn't. You know what? Check out my friend Woody. It was over there. Woody, we're going to read about the tiniest pumpkin. Oh, he gave us a thumbs up. Check that out. Pretty awesome. The tiniest pumpkin. Here we go. By Janet Craig, illustrated by Susan Calitri. Oh, look all around. Something is coming. What is it? Halloween is coming soon. And everybody's got their costumes in their minds. You see that? I'm working on a costume. Is Pam ready? No, something is missing. Something for Halloween. Oh, Pam. But what is it? Well, she's got bats and a scarecrow and a ghost and a witch. And she's even got a spider. And then her kitty. And I guess that's her mom. A pumpkin, says Pam. I will get a pumpkin for Halloween. I might go picking pumpkins with my kids. Can we get a pumpkin, says Pam. Soon, says Mom. Because you know they can go bad if you get them too soon. It's almost Halloween, but still no pumpkin? Uh-oh. Now can we get a pumpkin, says Pam. Look, 30th. Okay, today, oh my goodness, you guys, today is the 16th. And even on this calendar, it's a Friday, just like today. That's amazing. That's called alignment. Yes, says Mom and Dad. Now we can get a pumpkin. But where are all the pumpkins? They look here. They look there. They look all around, but still no pumpkin. But look at that cute little mouse. Love them. But what is here? Ooh. A tiny pumpkin. The tiniest pumpkin of all. Hooray, says Pam. Now Halloween is complete. With the tiniest pumpkin of all. Wow, she was able to carve it? That's pretty magical. The tiniest pumpkin. Excuse me. What should we read next? I think we're going to read about Frog and Toad. Frog and Toad are friends by Arnold Lobel. Oh, let's see. These are a few stories, so I think we're going to read page 53. It's called The Letter. Toad was sitting on his front porch. Frog came along and said, "What's the matter, Toad? You are looking sad." "Yes," said Toad, "this is my sad time of day. It is a time when I wait for the mail to come. It always makes me very unhappy." "Why is that?" asked Frog. "Because I never get any mail," said Toad. "Not ever?" asked Frog. "No, never," said Toad. "No one has ever sent me a letter. Every day my mailbox is empty. That is why waiting for the mail is a sad time for me." Frog and Toad sat on the porch, feeling sad together. Then Frog said, "I have to go home now, Toad. There's something that I must do." Frog hurried home. He found a pencil and a piece of paper. He wrote on the paper. He put the paper in an envelope, and on the envelope he wrote, "A letter for Toad." Frog ran out of his house, and he saw a snail that he knew. "Snail," said Frog, "please take this letter to Toad's house and put it in his mailbox." "Sure," said the snail, "right away." Then Frog ran back to Toad's house. Toad was in bed taking a nap. "Toad," said Frog, "I think you should get up and wait for the mail some more." "No," said Toad, "I'm tired of waiting for the mail." "Oh, you look so sad." Frog looked out the window at Toad's mailbox. The snail was not there yet. "Well, snail." "Toad," said Frog, "you never know when someone may send you a letter." "No, no," said Toad. "I do not think anyone will ever send me a letter." Frog looked out of the window. The snail was not there yet. The snail was not there yet. "But Toad," said Frog, "someone may send you a letter today." "Don't be silly, Toad. No one has ever sent me a letter before, and no one will send me a letter today." Frog looked out of the window. The snail was still not there. "Frog, why do you keep looking out of the window?" asked Toad. "Because now I'm waiting for the mail," said Frog. "But there will not be any," said Toad. "Oh, yes, there will," said Frog, "because I have sent you a letter." "You have?" said Toad. "What did you write in the letter?" Frog said, "I wrote, 'Dear Toad, I am glad that you are my best friend. Your best friend, Frog.'" Oh, thank you, Robert. Thank you. God bless you too. Oh, said Toad, that makes a very good letter. Then Frog and Toad went out onto the porch to wait for the mail. They sat there, feeling happy together. See that? Frog and Toad waited a long time. 4 days later, the snail got to Toad's house and gave him the letter from Frog, and Toad was very pleased to have it. I love getting mail. Frog and Toad are friends. See? Now, what we'll do next. I just saw something. Oh, it's in another story. I can't read ahead. This is what we'll do. We'll read the 3rd book, and if we have time, maybe we'll read a bonus story from Frog and Toad, because when I picked it, like I told you guys, I don't ever pre-read them. I didn't know that it was a chapter book, but that's pretty exciting. But this is Mr. Tall. T. Tall. Oh, Lewis, the tax man sends me letters. Here we go. Mr. Tall. Mr. Tall was very, very, very tall. Quite the tallest person you've ever met. In fact, quite the tallest person you've ever met, because you've never met anybody with legs as long as Mr. Tall's legs. Have you? That's some tall legs. Now, the problem with being as tall as Mr. Tall was that life was just one long problem, as you can see. Look at. They look like that looks like the teepee in the Clifford book. See that? See the shape? How it's repeating? Oh dear, he used to sigh. Oh dear me. I do so wish that my legs weren't quite so very, 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 very long. He decided to go for a walk to think over his problem. He was just stepping over a tree when he heard a voice. A little voice. A little voice that said, "Hello?" It was Mr. Small, standing underneath a daisy. But Mr. Tall was so tall, you couldn't see him. Look how little and cute he is. So Mr. Small shouted at the top of his voice, "Hello? Hello?" And Mr. Small shouted, and Mr. Small shout, Mr. Small shout is about as loud as a bee's sneeze. Can you imagine a bee's sneeze? Hello? That'd be really tiny. It's so true, Mom. It is a terrific day for the ducks. I love that positive spin. Good for you, Ma. So, it took quite some time for Mr. Tall to spot him. "Oh," he said gloomily, "it's you." "You don't look very happy," said Mr. Small. "What's up?" "I am," replied Mr. Tall, "because of these silly long legs of mine." "Oh," said Mr. Small. Mr. Small decided to cheer him up. "Let's go for a walk together," he suggested. So they did, which of course didn't work. It was like a giraffe going for a walk with a mouse. Imagine, one step for Mr. Tall must have been like 30 steps for Mr. Small. Then Mr. Small had an idea, which did work. "That's adorable. I love that idea. And because of the length of Mr. Tall's legs, they very quickly walked all the way to the beach. "Come for a swim," cried Mr. Small. "I can't," replied Mr. Tall. "By the time I start to swim, I will have reached the other side." It looks so sad. So Mr. Small went for a swim, while Mr. Tall sat down with a face which was nearly as long as his legs. Can you make a sad face like that? Oh, that's a pretty big sad face. But you know what's better than a sad face? A happy face. Uh-oh. Mr. Tickle came along. "Hello," he said. "You look as if you need cheering up. Care for a tickle?" "No, thanks," replied Mr. Tall. "What I would care for are some different legs. Mine are much too long." "I don't know, Louis. That's a good question." Louis asked, "How does he tie his shoelaces?" "So are my arms," said Mr. Tickle cheerfully, "but all the better for tickling." And off he went, chuckling, looking for somebody to tickle. Looking for anybody to tickle. Oh, Mr. Nosy came along. "Cheer up," he said. "You look very down in the dumps. What's your problem?" "It's my legs," replied Mr. Tall. "They're too long." "So's my nose," replied Mr. Nosy, laughing. "But all the better for poking into other people's business." Oh, he's a nosy bugger. And off he went, looking for something to be nosy about. Looking for anything to be nosy about. I don't like that. Mm-mm-mm. My nose isn't that big, is it? No. Oh, Mr. Greedy came along. "Hello," he cried. "You look gloomy. What's wrong?" "It's my legs," explained Mr. Tall. "They're too big." "So's my tummy," replied Mr. Greedy, "but all the better for filling with food." And off he went, licking his lips, looking for some food. Mr. Tall sat there and thought about Mr. Tickle's arms and Mr. Nose's nose, Mr. Nosy's nose, and Mr. Greedy's tummy, and he smiled, and then he grinned, and then he laughed out loud. He looked at his legs, those very, very, very long legs of his. All the better for walking, he chuckled, and walked home. In 4 minutes, 40 miles. He can go 10 miles a minute? Right? Yeah. Mr. Small came out of the ocean after a short swim. "And how am I going to get home now?" he asked himself. So he started walking all the way home, 40 miles. And that was last year. Look at him. Oh boy. And he got home yesterday. That little guy is so cute. And guess what? We got time for another story. So excited. Tick tock. We've got 10 minutes. That means we've got time for another Frog and Toad chapter. Ooh, let's stick with the theme. A swim. We just talked about swimming in the book about Mr. Tall. And now we've got the next chapter. A swim. Toad and Frog went down to the river. "What a day for a swim," said Frog. "Yes," said Toad. "I will go behind these rocks and put on my bathing suit." "I don't wear a bathing suit," said Frog. "Well, I do," said Toad. After I put on my bathing suit, you must not look at me until I get into the water. Frogs don't even need to wear clothes. They're frogs. Why not? Asked Frog. Because I look funny in my bathing suit. That is why, said Toad. Frog closed his eyes, and then Toad came out from behind the rocks. Today Toad was wearing his bathing suit. Don't peek, he said. Okay. Frog and Toad jumped into the water, and they swam all afternoon. Frog swam fast and made big splashes. Toad swam slowly and made smaller splashes. Imagine that. A turtle came along the riverbank. Frog, tell that turtle to go away, said Toad. I do not want him to see me in my bathing suit when I come out of the river. Frog swam over to the turtle. Turtle, said Frog, you will have to go away. Why should I? Asked the turtle. Because Toad thinks that he looks funny in his bathing suit, and he does not want you to see him, said Frog. Some lizards were sitting nearby. Does Toad really look funny in his bathing suit? They asked. A snake crawled out of the grass. If Toad looks funny in his bathing suit, said the snake, then I, for one, I want to see him. We want to see him too, said two dragonflies. Me too, said a field mouse. I've not seen anything funny in a long time. Frog swam back to Toad. Sorry, Toad, he said. Everyone wants to see how you will look. Well, I will stay right here until they go away, said Toad. The turtle and the lizards and the snake and the dragonflies and the field mouse all sat on the riverbank. They waited for Toad to come out of the water. Please, please, cried Frog. Please go away. But no one went away. Toad was getting colder and colder. He was beginning to shiver and sneeze. I will have to come out of the water, said Toad. I'm catching a cold. Toad climbed out of the river. The water dripped out of his bathing suit and down onto his feet. I think he looks adorable. The turtle laughed. The lizards laughed. The snake laughed. And the field mouse laughed. And Frog laughed. Oh no. I don't like that his friend laughed at him. What are you laughing at, Frog? Said Toad. I'm laughing at you, Toad, said Frog, because you do look funny in your bathing suit. Of course I do, said Toad. Then he picked up his clothes and went home. Oh no. Ooh, one more. Let's read this one. Let's see. Let's read the story. The story. One day in summer, Frog was not feeling well. Toad said, Frog, you are looking quite green, said Frog. I am a frog. Today you look very green, even for a frog, said Toad. Get into my bed and rest. Toad made Frog a cup of hot tea, and Frog drank the tea, And then he said, "Tell me a story while I'm resting." "All right," said Toad. "Let me think of a story to tell you." Toad thought and thought, but he could not think of a story to tell Frog. "I will go out on the front porch and walk up and down," said Toad. "Perhaps that will help me to think of a story." Toad walked up and down on the porch for a long time, but he could not think of a story to tell Frog. Then Toad went into the house and stood on his head. "Why are you standing on your head?" asked Frog. "I hope that if I stand on my head, it will help me think of a story," said Toad. Toad stood on his head for a long time, but he could not think of a story to tell Frog. Silly Toad. Then Toad poured a glass of water over his head. "Why are you pouring water over your head?" asked Frog. "I hope that if I pour water over my head, it will help me think of a story," said Toad. Toad poured many glasses of water over his head, but he could not think of a story to tell Frog. Then Toad began to bang his head against the wall. "Why are you banging your head against the wall?" asked Frog. "I hope that if I bang my head against the wall hard enough, it will help me to think of a story," said Toad. "I'm feeling much better now, Toad," said Frog. "I do not think I need a story anymore." "Then you get out of bed and let me get into it," said Toad, "because now I feel terrible." Frog said, "Would you like me to tell you a story, Toad?" "Yes," said Toad, "if you know one." "Once upon a time," said Frog, "there were two good friends, a frog and a toad. The frog was not feeling well, and he asked his friend the toad to tell him a story. The toad could not think of a story. He walked up and down on the porch, but he could not think of a story. So he stood on his head, but he could not think of a story. He poured water over his head, but he could not think of a story. He banged his head against the wall, but he still could not think of a story. Then the toad did not feel so well. So the frog was feeling better. So the toad went to bed, and the frog got up, told him a story. The end. "How was that, Toad?" said Frog. But Toad did not answer because he had fallen asleep. The end. That was amazing, guys. We had 2 extra stories today. So today we read about The Tiniest Pumpkin 1. We read about Mr. Tall 2. And then we read Frog and Toad Are Friends. We read the story, A Swim, and the letter. That's 5 stories today. 2 bonus stories because we had time. That is a miracle. Ta-da. Ta-da. Now, you know what we have to do. What time is it? It's time for a hug. Put your right hand on your left shoulder, your left hand on your right. Give yourself a squeeze with me. Hug yourself so tight. And just know that even if you don't think that you deserve love and light, you do. Especially when you're here with us, right? Thanks, Lewis. Lewis always remembers the hug time. Yes. So please, so you know, even if you think you don't, you do. You should totally always, always, always know that you're worthy of love and light. Come on, guys. Haven't we learned that at least? Now, we're going to breathe our way out with our I am statements. Are you ready? I am excited for the day. I am ready to go. I am joyful. I am sharing love and light. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today's Friday, the 16th of October. Tomorrow is a repeat day. So check out Donna Vee Comedy on YouTube if you want to see more stuff. There's so many story times there. Like from the beginning, from March 21st, almost every single one is there. That's the truth. I'm going to write a nice thank you, everyone, for watching and being terrific. It's Pizza Friday, guys. Check out the bloopers. Yes, it's very true, Louis. There are some funny bloopers there. That is true. And I will see you guys live on Sunday for the letter U. Yeah, U. Unicorn? Universe? You'll have to see. See you guys on Sunday. Mwah. Love ya.